Welcome to Response to Red, directed by Ramita Gurav and performed by Asabri Gurav and Mamta Berlekar. Tonight's performance is a collection of poems, Konkani and Hindi poems, and the performance tonight is presented by Dayaka. I'll leave it now to Aarti to introduce Dayaka and the work that they are doing. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Aarti, and welcome to this poetry performance Response to Red. We at Dai Akhar Goa are grateful to Sunaparanta Goa Center for the Arts for giving us this opportunity to present this performance on this day today. Today, on April 13, Dai Akhar Goa is celebrating its 6th anniversary. 6 years ago, in 2018, a group of like-minded individuals came together to form this group with an aim to spread the message of love through poems, songs, and stories. In these 6 years, we have conducted various short story reading sessions where we have presented stories of renowned writers like Sadat Hasan Manto, Premchand, Kashinath Singh, Girish Karnad, Damodar Mauzo, to name a few. The name of the group is inspired by Kabir's couplet. It says, "Pothi padi jag mua pandit bhaya na koi, dhai akhar prem ka pade so pandit hoy." With this feeling, we are here gathered to present this poetry performance, Response to Red. Response to Red is a poetic response to the color red and emotions it evokes. Red is used as a metaphor for love, violence, desire, and resilience. The poems touch upon a range of subjects from internal struggles to social unrest to patriarchy and also environmental issues. Directed by Ramita Gurav, the performance is collage of poems in Hindi and Konkani written and performed by Mamta Vellekar and in English by Asavari Gurav. So now let's begin the performance. Also one small request, keep your mobile phones on the silent mode. Thank you.
शब्दों के पेट में कई राज छिपे हैं। शब्दों के पेट में कई राज छिपे हैं।
And give
शब्दों को सांस लेने के लिए आंखें मलने के लिए, तुम्हारे सामने जम्हाई लेने के लिए, मुक्त होने के लिए तुम्हारे सामने, समय लगता है बहुत। गुलमोहर की गंध में बारिश का गीलापन कैसे महकता है, और तब मैं कैसे हंसती हूँ आंखों से, बताने से क्या तुम समझ पाओगे? गुलमोहर की गंध में बारिश का गीलापन कैसे महकता है, और तब मैं कैसे हंसती हूँ आंखों से, बताने से क्या तुम समझ पाओगे? और सुबह सुबह बादलों में छिपा सूरज थोड़ा सा नम, कुछ कुछ सफेद, कुछ कुछ पीला कैसे फैलाता है, देख पाओगे तुम शब्दों में? अब के बारिश डरी डरी सी बरस रही है, अब के बारिश डरी डरी सी बरस रही है, पत्तियां भी हवा में डरते डरते ही चढ़ रही है, पत्तियां भी हवा में डरते डरते ही चढ़ रही है। बदलाव का ये व्याकरण समझ पाओगे तुम? बदलाव का ये व्याकरण समझ पाओगे तुम? सच जैसा झूठ है वो, झूठ सच जैसा, सच जैसा झूठ है वो, झूठ सच जैसा। पैरों तले मक्खियों की तरह मर रहा है कोई, टकरा कर, उछल कर, घिसे चप्पल, फटे घुटने, खून से सने पैर, दिखेंगे तुम्हें एक रॉ पैरेलल फिल्म की तरह, उसमें से कंटेंट ढूंढ रहा है वो। कविता लिखने के लिए। कंटेंट मिलने का शैतानी सुख, राक्षसी सुकून, और बिल्कुल भी दर्द न होने का डिवाइन डिस्कम्फर्ट। ये स्वांग, क्या तुम समझ पाओगे? ये स्वांग, क्या तुम समझ पाओगे? कविता के पेट में कई राज छिपे हैं। कविता के पेट में कई राज छिपे हैं। February, winter's kiss, paper rose. Your lingering presence generates electricity. Stitch my heart to your heart. Lock me inside. My love for you blasts into a constellation far, far away. Our presence lingers there, forever there. My desire has turned into a tiger tonight, and it stares at me from afar. As if I were magic, I stare back at it. tell, ballads to sing. The cyclonic pain throws away the lovers into an abyss of endless longing. Ranjha is still searching his beloved in a desert without mirage. Here, he calls from the depths of his heart. But when he stands in front of him, Ranjha fails to recognize Heer. He walks past Heer. Ranjha is still searching his Heer. Ranjha is still searching his Heer. यादी मरणात यादी त्यो खंय तरी पेंवतात खोल न्हंयेत व्हंय खवळटा तेन्ना देगेर येतात इथं असोच एक आरसो खवळत्या न्हंयतल्यान देगेर आयलो पडबिंबू चकचकलो दोळे दिपकायले म्हणटलो कुडको तो कुडचेचो हातीन उखल्लो तोच तोपलो म्हजी सावळी वय तुझी तांची रक्तबंबाळ यादी मरणात blood-soaked memories don't die. In times of hate and violence, when even a kind gesture was a matter of suspicion, the most unthinkable occurred. red roses suddenly disappeared. National disaster! National disaster! National disaster! They all said. Nationwide search began. The lady who took care of the garden said, "It must have been a gesture of love by a gentleman who was last seen singing songs of love, holding roses in his hands." But in a land where gestures were a matter of suspicion, the gentleman was soon taken in and questioned. "I had no intentions to cause any harm," he said. "How dare you do such a thing?" they asked him. "I had seen this in old movies. Merely thought it would be romantic. It just happened. My heart sang and I plucked the roses." The gentleman was then allowed to leave with a strict warning given to him, only to know that the girl for whom he had risked everything was not to be seen. And the last rose bush had also gone missing. Yonija, विनायका. म्हाका प्रश्न पडटा. अमरत्वाचो मोह आणि भौतिकाची इत्सा. तुजो जल्म अजापाचो. मिथकांनीच सोंपता. दादल्यांनी तुका फटयला. पण माझी कूड बावली न्हय हळडीची. ती हाडा मासा रक्ताची, मेंदवाची, आत्म्याची, गर्भाच्या रक्तान भरशिल्ली, जाका तू भश्ते म्हणटा. जाय आसली पार्वतेक तशीच. त्याच रक्ताचो तिगो लावन परत सांगता. दादल्यांनी तुकाय फटयला. दादल्यांनी तुकाय फटयला. दादल्यांनी तुकाय फटयला. In my coffee, I added 2 teaspoons of fear. And then more and more fear. Then I started pouring some milk with hate and added 1 teaspoon of sugar made from guilt to it. And then I started stirring my coffee rigorously. Stirring and stirring and stirring, and it splashed on me, giving me a burn. I lay there, staring blankly into the universe of my existence, contemplating and asking myself, what just happened? It was then that the caffeine seeped into my veins, racing questions within my arteries. I figured it out. I'm being watched by them. They were staring making notes of every move I made. They who mocked and judged, carrying a calculator, summing up my life into an Excel accounts file. She did not give a son. She is a horrible, selfish mother. Concerned only about her career. She is not married yet. The lonely old hag. Ugly, fat, Botox face. Hey, she doesn't even wear proper makeup. Her brow was visible. She dressed up too shabby. Too many clothes. Too little clothes. Too much lipstick. No lipstick. No bangles. No bindi. Wearing nothing at all. Where is her culture? She has sex for pleasure. She touched herself without a man. She does it with the ladies. And utter disgrace to the family. Lazy. Clumsy. Vulgar. Hot. Slut. They never stopped accounting. Shame, shame, shame. That's all they kept chanting. Scared of falling out of their braces. Morning to night I started running. Making meals. Caring. Feeding. Washing. Cleaning. Looking pretty while serving patriarchy. Smiling more. And more. And more. And more. And still, it was never enough. Then one fine day, for some unknown reason, which I could never quite fathom, there was within me a sudden burst of realization. Blood in my veins started boiling, redness flushing my cheeks. How dare they judge my very existence, my being? Courage in me grew like wildfire. This time, I sang my own songs aloud. I danced with great vigor, over and over again, over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. Blasphemy! They said, disappointed and upset, they packed their things and left with their accounts to be submitted to their big bosses. कड़ाके की ठंड में कलेजे जम गए हैं सारे। कड़ाके की ठंड में कलेजे जम गए हैं सारे। फिर भी वे आंसुओं से सींच रहे हैं एक अनंत भूमि हरी भरी। मिलकर एक साथ वे खोद रहे हैं सख्त माटी। इतने और उतने इंच की खोखली छाती। वे गा रहे हैं गीत तारों के। उनके पैरों में छाले पड़े हैं, नाखून उखड़ गए हैं। वो उन नाखूनों से मिट्टी खुरच रहे हैं।
वे बीज छिड़क रहे हैं कल के।
फल
बहरे कानों तक पहुंचता नहीं है कुछ भी। बेवकूफ टीवी नहीं सुनाता वो कहानी।
बेवकूफ टिब्बे,
बहरे कान,
बदजबान चेहरे,
खोद निकालते हैं बंदूक,
चाकू और तलवारें,
झूठे झंडे,
और चुभोते हैं खून रिसने तक उनकी हथेलियों पर।
वे यही करते आए हैं। माटी को कीचड़ कहते आए हैं।
पर फिर भी अनंत ये भूमि और भूमि का अनंत इकट्ठा करता है बल सपनों में किसी के।
मेरे सपनों में भी माटी आती है आजकल और देखती रहती है मुझे, आंखों में आंखें डालकर, शब्द निगलकर मौन थूकती है। मेरा जिस्म ठंडा हो जाता है, बिल्कुल शव हो जैसी। तब मैं कविता की आंच में सेकती हूँ खुद को। कविता की आंच में सेकती हूँ खुद को।
पळय गो, ती पळय, ती न्हंय व्हांवपाक लागल्या। परत एकदा तळागळांतल्यान अटंग्या रानांतल्यान वाट काडीत आसा, व्हांवूंक धबधबो जावन
अफाट ब्रह्मांड येदो सोई सूर्य निस्तेज जाला। रक्ताळ न्हंयतली ल्हारा झडलेल्या नाखटांची, झडलेल्या शेपड्यांची, सुळ्यांची झडलेल्या, विसरायेर गेल्ल्या घातकी इतिहासाचो दुर्दैवी स्राव पळय। व्हांवता घसघशीत
रक्ताळ न्हंय ती, तिची ल्हारा दोळे उगडूंक नाशिल्ली, उतरां फुटूंक नाशिल्ली, नाळ तुटूंक नाशिल्ली, दूद लेगीत सुटूंक नाशिल्ली। दर्याची सपनां पळोवन व्हांवून गेली,
सोपली, फटवली, सामकीच फटवली ती। रक्ताळ न्हंय ती, लुगटाची चिन्नी बुडोवन रंगय रंगय म्हणटा ती आणि वान घट्ट काळी काळजा निखळल्यात हड्ड्यातल्यान जी
रक्ताळ न्हय ती तिची मोनी हारा हुवाळ जाल्यात तातून बुडी घे एकदा तरी रक्त बंबाळ जा तूय बी
When did the war begin?
When did the war begin? No one knows exactly when. Some say it began when the trees started disappearing. The earth cried out to stop invading. The clouds were loaded with drops of fire. The sky was ablaze with endless greed. The rivers were turning red. Toxic air, toxic earth, toxic fire, toxic space, toxic water, toxic minds, engulfing everything. Toxicity had seeped into our very being. And here we are now, hiding in a dark room, waiting for the war to end.
काळजात पडलेली फोनकुला भरून येनात केन्नाच. म्हजी सपनां पोन्ने हावेस मनातल्या मनान उलयता एकटेच जिभास. गजालींनी घोशणावन तुका सांगची आसा ती पडून मरता त्या फोनकुलान. माती कितली भरली तातून खंय रोमतात पाय खोल खोल आणि पडटात दुःखाच्या सगळ्यात काळख्या पाताळात. सोपता असेच काय सगळें. सांगूंक उरना कांयच, उलोवंक उरना कांयच, आयकूंक कांयच उरना. उरता ते फोनकूल तुज्या म्हज्या भितर, काय मदीं तुज्या आनी म्हज्या. हजारांनी वर्साचे रूख तुवें रोयिल्ले, हजारांनी वर्साची सुकणी तांचेर, हजारांनी वर्साची घरटी, हजारांनी वर्साची माती. खंय वयतले हे सगळे? भार सगळे सुकून वयतात. हाडटा गो सगळो हळूहळू. हाडटा आतां म्हजेय काळीज. रावू तरी खंय? आतां तर म्हज्या गोंयच्या काळजाकूय फोंडकूल पडला.
Symbols await orders. Symbols await orders. Listen to signals. Diversion. Stop. A naked mountain is cut. Stop. School ahead. Stop. Construction site ahead. Stop. Monuments built in red. Stop. A sea of howling flags. Stop. The sparkling brand new theaters are now showing
Speeches of tyrants and memes on dictators being played in a loop again and again, again and again.
welcome, welcome, welcome to the tropical party. Entry for VIP only.
Stop. No entry beyond this point.
Only people holding suitcases will be allowed to enter.
No one knows since when. God.
God too is waiting to enter.
All of a sudden, someone screams, "Run! Run! Run!"
The riot begins. The riot begins. The crowd starts running. The crowd starts running. Shocked at once and lost. God too starts running. God too starts running.
Thank you all very much for coming here and being part of Response to Red. And thanks to Sunapranta, you are always there with us, supporting us, and you wonderful people, because of whom we get this inspiration to do things like Response to Red. If you want to say something, if you want to ask anything, any questions, we are here for you.
Well done. Thank you.
I don't know if there are any questions, but the thing actually, this full idea of Response to Red, they are the one from where the idea came. So they decided to, both of them write poetry. She writes in English, Asawri writes in English, and Mamta is a very well-known Konkani poetess. She herself has translated some of her Konkani poems into Hindi. So they decided to have this poetry performance with Response to Red, and then they sort of, मुझको खींचा उन्होंने अपने पास, and then we sort of, worked on this collage of poetry presentations for you.
So if you have any questions, we are.
Sweet.
Namita, excellent fine performance. And Asawari and Mamta too. Very well done.
Thank you.
Then for English, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Great night.
I have to say thanks once again to Sunapranta and to Gaurav, to everyone, those who have helped us in one way or the other, and all our Dahi Akhar team. And today is a special day for us. Aarti had mentioned it in this because 13th April is our anniversary. So it's a very special day. And especially we felt that the main aim of Dahi Akhar, you must have understood by now what is Dahi Akhar. So we believe in this message of love, and in our little way, in whatever way possible, we try to spread our message of Prem, Dahi Akhar.
By the way.
Thank you.